This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Tonight on the South Today, 3 people are in custody in Dunedin after a dramatic pursuit relating to last weekend's robberies. The remarkable ski area could double in size under an ambitious proposal to expand into the Dolans Basin. And Dunedin furniture king my mate John is losing one of his best mates, Robin. Kia ora, good evening, I'm Melissa Barton. 3 people are in custody after a dramatic pursuit in South Dunedin this afternoon. The chase ended with a parked car being damaged as offenders tried to flee from police. The trio were arrested after trying to evade police outside Burger King on Andersons Bay Road. The Otago Daily Times understands one of the men was being tracked in relation to at least one robbery last weekend in South Dunedin. 2 heavily disguised offenders had entered the St Kilda Tavern in Prince Albert Road last Sunday morning, presenting a firearm to bar staff. Police were called to a second alleged robbery later that afternoon at a TAB in Hillside Road, where cash was taken from the premises. 2 people have died and 2 are in a stable condition in Southland Hospital after a boat got into difficulty in Bluff Harbour this afternoon. A rescue operation involving the police, ambulance and the Coast Guard was launched just after midday in Bluff Harbour between Tiwai Wharf and Bluff Port. Maritime New Zealand have been advised and police are making inquiries into the deaths on behalf of the coroner. Police want to hear from anyone who saw a small boat in Bluff Harbour today or who has CCTV footage of the harbour around the middle of the day. NZ Ski has revealed plans for a potential expansion of the remarkable ski area, extending southwards into the Dolans Creek area. The proposal would see a tunnel of up to 300 metres drilled through a mountainside, creating what the company calls a truly world-class resort.
Building on potential, NZ Ski says it needs to expand through a mountain to grow the business at the Remarkables ski area. However, the plans will need the approval of the Department of Conservation, iwi and other stakeholders.
But as we put more meat on it, we want to be very open with what our thoughts are and get feedback from a wide range of people. So iwi are going to be really important in this process, and we've had some conversations with iwi so far, and we can imagine there'll be other stakeholders who put their hand up, and we're just keen to hear from everyone.
NZ Ski Chief Executive Paul Anderson outlined the ambitious plans to a business audience at the ski field yesterday and says they want to more than double the resort's area.
With the Dolans Basin just over the ridge, it provides us the opportunity to increase the size of the remarkable ski area from 385 hectares to over 900 and provide for future expansion for quite some years to come.
A formal proposal could still be 3 years away, but the company has begun geotechnical studies on the feasibility of linking the basins with a 200 metre to 300 metre long tunnel. A 1.4 kilometre long chairlift would be installed in the Dolans to take visitors up to 1,930 metres at Helicopter Ridge, making the popular resort even more remarkable. In Queenstown, the South Today.
Residents who were left reeling after their homes burnt down in one of New Zealand's biggest fires at Lake Oho are considering legal action. Fire and Emergency New Zealand yesterday released a report covering the cause of the Lake Oho blaze, which destroyed 48 homes last year. Network Waitaki are disputing the FENZ report, which blamed an electrical short circuit on one of the line's company power poles as the cause of the fire. Network Waitaki say they have concerns and claim there are inaccuracies in the report. Meanwhile, residents are considering legal action against the company, although plans are yet to be finalised. Dunedin furniture king my mate John is losing one of his best mates. Robin Westerning has been store manager at John's Furniture Warehouse for more than 31 years, but has decided to retire from the sales game for a quieter pace of life.
John's Furniture Warehouse has been a retail staple in Dunedin for more than 3 decades, but alongside my mate John for the last 32 years in the furniture business has been his right-hand woman, Robin Westerning.
It wasn't my plan 32 years ago, but I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I've enjoyed all aspects of it, and especially working in this particular firm. It's been lots of fun.
She was with the business when it first opened in Stafford Street in 1990 with queues out the door. She's done pretty much every job in the store since then, from unloading trucks through to sales, payroll and admin. But it's serving the familiar and repeat customers that's been the most rewarding job.
We see the same faces and customers that seen over the 30 years. Many of them have come back, and customers are fun.
The business has had a number of challenges over the years, including a massive flood in the early 2000s. John's Furniture Warehouse has expanded to include partner stores across the country, along with importing and wholesaling divisions.
Well, Robin's been a huge part of the business, particularly in the early and the intermediate years, because it was really a team of myself and Robin doing everything. And Robin very fortunately had lots of skills to fill in the bits where I didn't have them.
As Westerning retires, Williamson is also happy to move into the background, with his sons Peter and Matthew taking the business into the future. And as for my mate John's mate Robin, she's looking forward to travelling and spending more time with her grandkids. In Dunedin, The South Today.
Still to come on The South Today, a new major development is proposed for Dunedin's Harbour District. And Brighton caravan residents have 3 months to find a place to live after the Brighton camping ground is sold.
Every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
A poorly maintained heat pump can lose up to 35% of its output. The Mr. Heat Pump Cleaner team are experts. Their specially developed chemical wash is totally biodegradable. Call Mr. Heat Pump Cleaner and get the job done by the professionals.
If you're at risk of developing melanoma skin cancer, you owe it to yourself to have a mole map. Mole map is coming to your area. Phone today to make an appointment. It could save your life.
Your love lifted me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, keep on lifting.
I think the best thing about it is we're all there to ride safely and deliver that message to, you know, some of the kids that are out there, you know, hopefully showcase that riders and drivers can integrate together. So yeah, it's just being part of sharing that message really of riding safely when you're out on the road.
Welcome back. Dunedin's probiotics company Bliss Technologies woes have continued, with sales dropping by half in the 6 months to September. The NZX listed company is blaming challenging market conditions for a half-year deficit of $1.8 million. An 80% drop in sales for its American ingredients business was a major reason, although revenue from Bliss Probiotics range was up by almost 40%. The company is hoping sales will pick up over the Northern Hemisphere winter season. Bliss also expressed confidence around a recent expansion into the Canadian market, as well as strong growth in its e-commerce division. Dunedin's Harbour District could become a new hub with a major development housing more than 100 apartments and businesses. Updated plans for the New Zealand Loan and Mercantile Building will see it developed into a multi-use building. Local businessman Russell Lunn plans to divide the floors between lower-level commercial spaces and residential apartment living in the upper floors. Resource consent for the subdivision of the Thomas Burns Street building was granted last week. It's possible the neighbouring Wharf Hotel may also be demolished as part of the development. It's currently listed as a heritage building in Dunedin's district plan. Nearly 20 people have until the middle of February to find a new home. The Brighton Caravan Park has been sold, with residents told they'll need to leave at the start of the next year. The 1 hectare property has been sold to an anonymous buyer. Current owner Anthony Burdenshaw couldn't name the buyer, but revealed current residents are required to leave under the sale contract. Agency Bailey's Dunedin listed the asking price for the Brighton Road property as $1.7 million. Burdenshaw wasn't able to comment on what the Brighton Park would be used for in the future. A team from Dunedin's Columba College have taken top honours at the Otago Daily Times Extra Quiz Contest. The school's quiz events have been held online through the year, but today's competition was held live at Dunedin and featured teams from around the South Island.
To the winners, go the spoils.
I think we did a lot better than we expected.
The trio of Columba College students came third in the school's competition a fortnight ago, pleased to take out the title of Year 9 and 10 ODT Extra Quiz Champions. The social studies teacher Elena Wafer proud of this team and the 2 others entered by the Dunedin school.
We brought our 3 teams here today. Some of the girls did really well in the earlier spelling rounds, and then some of the girls did really well in the current events rounds, so they've had a great afternoon.
The event is part of the ODT's Newspapers and Education program. This year quizzes have been online due to COVID-19 restrictions, with 2,500 students taking part. ODT Marketing Manager and Extra Quiz Master Jeff Patterson was pleased today's event was able to go ahead, with schools travelling to Dunedin from Christchurch, South Canterbury and Southland.
Absolutely fantastic, and you know the understanding coming from the schools and the teachers has been just out of this world. So you know they've worked really hard to make this happen, and you know we are absolutely grateful to them for that.
He says the event's a key way the company can engage with younger readers and viewers, showcasing the ODT and associated brands as trusted news sources. In Dunedin, the South Today.
After the break on the South Today, Otago Polytech's annual Student Fashion Showcase struts off the runway this year to the big screen, and we take a look at your weather heading into the weekend.
season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
If you're at risk of developing melanoma skin cancer, you owe it to yourself to have a mole map. Mole map is coming to your area. Phone today to make an appointment. It could save your life.
MTF Finance can help you turn the key on your next vehicle with a loan made just for you. TCs and lending criteria apply.
Hi, my name's Matt and I'm the Dines Group CEO. Dines is a company that's focused on selling logistics solutions to its customers. We're passionate about selling efficiency and we've been selling efficiency for over 50 years now.
A poorly maintained heat pump can lose up to 35% of its output. The Mr. Heat Pump Cleaner team are experts. Their specially developed chemical wash is totally biodegradable. Call Mr. Heat Pump Cleaner and get the job done by the professionals.
Just plan your route a little bit, choose nice and quiet roads. In the winter it's always nice to ride north and south. That way you get the driest route and less likely to hit black ice.
Welcome back. Otago Polytech's annual Student Fashion Showcase is moving off the runway this year to the big screen. COVID crowd restrictions forced the change, with Collections 2021 set to celebrate the work of Year 3 and postgraduate fashion design students, with 2 live film screenings tonight.
A stylish dress designed as maternity wear. These outfits are works from Otago Polytechnic fashion student Katie Mungai's Take Up Your Space collection, which will be on show tonight, but not in the usual way. This year, the annual Student Showcase Collections is stepping away from the catwalk and instead embracing a pre-recorded version of the show. Mungai's designs are all about empowering pregnant women.
This is a maternity wear collection that's designed for women who want to unapologetically be themselves and feel strong and confident and professional in their maternity wear.
She's one of 16 graduates whose work will be showcased tonight. This year the fashion show will be on the big screen, and postgraduate student Clara Bossand is looking forward to her designs featuring in the film.
So it's a research one where I was exploring the ideas of regenerative design, so looking at doing fashion that can have a positive impact, and so going beyond sustainability, which is a neutral impact.
The first of 2 live screenings is underway at the Otago Polytechnic, with the second starting at 8 p.m. In Dunedin, the South Today.
And you can catch the showcase of Otago Polytech's fashion graduates and collections 2021 tonight at 8 p.m. on Channel 39 or online at odt.co.nz. And now recapping tonight's top stories on the South today. 3 people are in custody after a dramatic pursuit in South Dunedin relating to 2 robberies last weekend. The remarkable ski area could double in size under an ambitious proposal to expand into the Doolins Basin, including a mountain tunnel. And Dunedin furniture king My Mate John is losing one of his best mates. Store manager Robin Westerning is retiring for quite a pace of life. And time now for a look at tomorrow's weather.
Tonight's weather proudly brought to you by Mole Map.
Starting with today's southern view taken of some fabulous graffiti. Looking at the situation, a wet weekend ahead for Dunedin and most of the region, with rain developing tomorrow and some further light falls on Sunday. Across to the northwest, it's a cloudy day with the chance of an occasional shower in the evening for Westport and a high of 17 degrees. Greymouth is slightly high with 18 and scattered showers in the morning and evening with high cloud. Moving to the northeast, it's a mainly fine sunny day in this region with high cloud and northwesterly winds. Nelson reaches 21 degrees and Blenheim 22. And the sunny weather with high cloud and light winds continues right down to the Canterbury coast. Kaikoura and Christchurch see a high of 19 degrees. Ashburton has a region high of 21. Moving to the southern towns, Balclutha, Catlins, Gore and Lumsden all have light winds and scattered rain later in the day with a high of 15 degrees. Moving across to central, Alexandra, Wanaka and Queenstown all have variable winds with some rain later in the day and 17 degrees, and it's similar for Te Anau with 15 degrees. Further north along the coast, starting with Timaru, moderate northerlies with high cloud and 24 degrees, Oamaru, moderate northerlies again, rain later on and 21. Moving inland, Omarama and Twizel will see decreasing northwesterlies and showers with 18 degrees. And here in Dunedin, cloudy tonight with northerly winds and an overnight low of 13. Dry at first tomorrow with thick high cloud and moderate northerly winds. Lower cloud and periods of rain developing during the afternoon with colder moderate southerlies. A high of 16 and a low of 10. And it's overcast and cool on Sunday with some scattered light rain at times but dry periods too. Moderate easterlies developing through the afternoon, looking at a high of 15 and a low of 9. And in Invercargill, rain developing tonight with fresh northwesterlies decreasing, looking at an overnight low of 11 degrees. Periods of rain easing to showers during the day tomorrow with light variable winds, a high of 15 and a low of 9. And it's overcast with showers on Sunday with moderate cool southeasterlies, a high of 14 and a low of 9. And that's all our news for this Friday and indeed the week. For the latest news from the southern region, head online to odt.co.nz. Remember to like and subscribe to Channel 39 on Facebook and YouTube so you can be notified of southern news as it happens. Ka kite anō.
This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.